whip. Hey, spent about 10 on my 50. Act slick then, hit with the back then, you out the zip. Blow out his back and then dip. Got a whole party all on the ship. All these four things pull out the VIP. Suck, turn up, baby, pour out the milk. So you know how I drip.
Entering settings screen, you have 18 options. Menu narration option is set to off is selected.
The young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a Joe like Chappelle show. This so perennial. Do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible. For my millennials, I be murdering any flow. Yeah. I just had to let you know. Yeah. Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in imprisonment, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. At any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up they octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions, daily manifesting on my premonitions. Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly.
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Los Angeles Rams and the San Francisco 49ers.
Can you hear me? Got my headset
in. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final two bring us as we're off in week 9? This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play at second down.
Cardinals try to
didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
To throw on second down. Lions. It's hauled in by Brandon Cooks.
He got you, though.
And they worked this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
22 yards. First down, Los Angeles.
We go! 70, Indy.
Get ready. On first down, it's Gurley. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And all the way down to the 33-yard line. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And a nice little broken tackle run there by Todd Gurley, the 10th pick in the 2015 draft.
And that's what you get with him. That full package of speed, power, able to catch the ball in the backfield. Many people doubted him coming out because of the knee injury in college. They're seeing the full Todd Gurley now, and it hurts.
Gurley again here on first down. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw on second down. Lions. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. But he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line. Give him 6 yards in the first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script. You go through your play calling. You go through all the stuff and establish things. And it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The linebacker, Telvin Smith, able to get a hand on it there.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
First carry now for the Memphis man, Darrell Henderson. And he's going to take this one in for a Rams touchdown. Darrell Henderson, his first touchdown on the year. And the Rams take it right down and score on the opening drive. Zerline good with a PAT. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line.
Line 20.
Now Goff on first down. He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. That catch now puts him on the doorstep of 500. It's his 499th reception. They'll come up now second and 4 from the 31.
Kind of learn how to use it.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on third down.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
Slam, slam, slam.
He can run for it, and he will. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks run with the football, they usually hold their breath because that's the franchise. But when you're getting that kind of a game, hard to argue against calling it.
Watch the edge. 2 for 1, 2 for 1. Orange.
On first and 10, Goff. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 18 yards, first down Niners. So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Here I come. Value 3.
Gone. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to get this inside the 30. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
I do believe we'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses, because when you can have that type of a gain in the middle of the defense, it hurts them in so many ways, because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up for you on the outside as well.
But that's where their big tight end, is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
And only able to muster a couple, down to about the 27.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Going for it all. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception, you come away with nothing.
Especially tough in the middle third of the field where he threw that one.
Hey, kill. Two.
Throwing on third. Gone. He finds Beckham complete. And this is going to be another first down, as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 12-yard line. Now, he has now hit number 500. Charles, that is his 500th NFL career catch.
Definitely worthy of applause, but I remember when 500 meant you were going to the Hall of Fame. Nowadays, in today's football, 500 puts you on the path, a significant number.
Here we go. 180. 54. Mike, 54. Hold on. Check. Hey, high 7. Right there. 61. Matchbox lights.
Let's go, D. Tighten up. Check.
On first down, gone.
Damn,
This is going to be incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time, and that'll bring up second down.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To the air again. Goff. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. It's good, and we're all tied at 7 apiece. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, and the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
On third down, Lions. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Alexander. And he will be brought down, but he's got the interception on a final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
120.
They'll run on first down. It's Price. 20. There he goes.
I saw that. I saw that. I saw that catch. I saw that from the beginning.
A great effort there. His
Just
10th
the way you
touchdown
lined
of the
up on
season,
defense.
second of the game. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. Elliott on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's
Just
now
like
a
you know, my
14-7
running
ball
back
game.
breaks, hits, stick, tackles. I don't know. I can't hear you if you said something.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Still can't hear you.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20.
I'm distracted.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Down. 15-1. 15-1. Get it.
Back to throw. Lions. This is complete to Hawkins. And he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be a 2nd and long.
Set, ready, 50, play.
So you really caught me out of position.
55, right there. Ready?
Throw. Lions. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they're throwing an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Do it right to me. Yeah.
Tonight, 180.
Walk 54, walk 54. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Mine's 54.
After the interception, here's Goff. He finds his target, Beckham. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there at 22.
180.
Right there. Tighten up, tighten up.
Back to throw, Goff.
I remember what you said,
in the end zone, touchdown.
I'm going to give you an opportunity to do it.
Odell Beckham, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
So, I guess my tip, man, I've been struggling passing the ball.
Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now 21-7.
My thing is, what Dorian told me, don't be afraid to get sacked.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
I either throw interceptions because I'm scared of the rush. Go ahead. Am I talking too low? Yeah. So sometimes I still catch myself trying to get rid of the damn ball quick, but just be patient. He always told me, always find out who your hot read is before every pass play. So just in case.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. To throw on second down. Lions. He's going to dump it off to Gurley. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
This defense tightening up a bit. That last catch just 1 yard, making it 3rd and 9.
Hey, Delta. 56 from Mott, boys. 56.
Operating from the gun. Lions. He's able to find Hawkins. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 16 yards is the pickup there, and a first down for L.A.
First down.
Ready, set.
55. Hey, eat. What we got?
Here's Gurley now out of the gun. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a Rams first down on a pickup of 10.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Now a play fake here on first down. He gets it to Cooks. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. 23 yards, the final tally.
Got it. 56 is Mike. 56 is the Mike. You gonna see me in your nightmares, son. You gonna see me.
They run. It's Gurley. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
Not much happening there on first down.
I thought there might have been a hole for a split second.
Yeah, but it dried up pretty quickly, didn't it? Closed fast.
At the 22-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Here's a 2nd and 7. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Yeah, I know. I need my sack numbers.
The Rams on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. From the gun, Lions. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34.
I seen everybody doing
Nick Bosa in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. So on 4th down, here comes Greg Zuerlein to try and get 3 for the Rams. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball.
I'm like you now. I can't hear. Damn thing so loud. I can hear you. Turn all this shit down. All right.
We're finding athletes
Going
all
to
along,
Raleigh,
and now they're
then
just
going to
specialists
Greensboro,
putting it through the
going
posts.
to 2 comedy shows.
The San Francisco offense ready to
won't be
start their
back
next
till
drive.
Monday.
The ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
And he'll get this from the 25 to the 30 for a pickup of 5. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
3rd and 2, Goff. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he goes out right around the 39. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
Spider 2 wild bananas, that's what that play called.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day.
And they give this time to the tailback. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes. Now, meanwhile, here's a 2nd down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Yeah, I threw it a tad bit late. I saw you on the safety.
After the
I'm
incompletion,
like,
here now, 3rd and 2.
Let's go, defense. Let's get out the field, defense.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he has the first down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
And that's the big fella's MO right there. Running through tackles, keeping the sticks moving forward. This defense, if you don't bring 11 guys to the ball to try and get him on the ground, he's going to keep making runs like that. I feel the press box shaking.
Ooh. And you had the right coverage there.
Attempted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. It actually gives them a
6.
chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On 2nd and 10, Goff. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they had incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down.
I got you, boy.
From the gun, here's Goff.
Oh, I'm lagging now.
And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
I'll take that shot.
In there to get him sack number 14 for him on the year. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon.
If I make my field goals, I just got to make my field goals, man. That's what hurt me last time.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Rams will go on offense here with a 1st and 10. Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. Well, look at the clock here. You're inside of a minute. First half hasn't gone that well for you. How are you going to play this drive?
Well, I've been told by my coaches previously that the intelligent approach, go ahead and run out the clock and start over. Don't make any more mistakes. But there's also something to understanding that you get this last drive here. You get the ball to start the second half. Try and go 2 for 1 here. Get some points now and come out of the locker room and get more points again and get your momentum really built up.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
56. Hey, Charlie. 56. 56. Let's go. Get it.
Back to throw. Lions. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their 2nd, as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
56 to Mike, boy. 56. Check 56. All day, baby. All day. Ready?
Operating from the gun. Lions.
Damn.
And that one's complete to Gurley. And they'll get this well past
I thought you were
midfield
gonna pass
before
it
being
right
stopped
there.
just before the 35. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
I don't think you. Yeah, you got the win with you.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime. This from 54 yards away. And that will wind up just short. He had it on line. It ran out of gas at the end. And this score will stay right where it is. And that's the risk of the long field goal miss here at this stage of the second quarter. You give up great field position.
And that gives them one more opportunity to make something happen and something big. And we've seen crazy stuff happen at the end of halves.
On first down, it's Price. And this will go as a short gain on what will be the final act of this first half. So we have reached halftime here in an 11-point contest. As we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
I don't know what play I just picked.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second
Just a
half.
little bit too
Nice
slow.
first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second
I might have
half.
to
See
stop
how they
throwing that
handle any
pass
adjustments
because
that might be made defensively. Goff now hitting on 2/3 of his passes, 10 for 15 so far. 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Third quarter and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
I got it.
From the 45 on 2nd down, Goff. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
That would have been a great catch, but it's real difficult to hold on to it because it was contested all the way. Would have been a great play if he'd been able to haul that one in.
From the gun on 3rd down, Goff. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. Keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
So from Rams territory now, it's first and 10 at the 47. A shotgun snap for Gone. It's caught by OBJ.
Wow, what the fuck
And he's
is going
taken
on
down
right here?
inside the 30. 18 yards, first down Niners. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
That's supposed to have been a
vision
pick.
right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in
I agree
shreds or
with
being
you.
erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
Check 31, check 31.
Off play action. Here's Goff. He'll buy some time right. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That throw good for 4. It's second down.
I like the design of that play, or shall
I'm
I
gonna
say
force
the way it ended up. Quarterback ends up to the right side. You know, he gets outside of the pocket. How about the tight end staying in his sight line and getting to that same part of the field? And they find each other for the
Odell gets
completion.
his stats so he won't regress on me. Catch.
On second down.
Oh,
It's
damn,
Price.
number
And he was
76.
able to shed the tackle, but the reserves come in for the stop. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Absolutely love the effort there. The
Missed
ability to
the
flow
block.
from his inside spot and stop that one at the line of scrimmage. Nice linebacker play.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Out of the gun. Gone.
That was
Trying
an
for Brown,
overthrow.
and it's intercepted.
God damn.
John Johnson with the INT, and he returns it here to his own 18-yard line. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. From the gun, Lions. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, what a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. 2nd and 14 as they've got work to do here after the sack. Now Gurley. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. Operating from the gun. Lions. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
I don't have no time.
Alexander able to record his
That's one
5th
thing I
sack of the
learned.
season.
I think normally we would talk about this more with basketball players and football players, but let's adopt it in this case. He's a stat sheet stuffer.
Had the interception earlier, now a sack. But he just needs a touchdown for the trifecta.
That's about all he needs, and he's going to go for it.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good blocking there, nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 38. They go over the middle, and it's complete to start the drive. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Nothing
number
fancy on
24.
1st down, but a very
Griffith on routine.
consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed.
What's his
Because you
speed?
hit a guy on the
He's,
run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Now a handoff here to his Bengals running back. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Cut. 180. Push him back. Push him back.
They'll keep it on the ground. Price. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
Madden hold you last game too. I watched the end of your game, and you need I thought you had it too, but they hold you on the spot.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Price, and he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
You ain't going nowhere.
They
That's
run
a
the
nice
counter.
play call.
It's Price, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. The Rams calling on their nickel set here defensively for 3rd down.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Here's Goff. It's caught.
Come on, Cats.
Now he opts for the spin. And all the way inside the 15.
You got to stay disciplined, Cats.
On 3rd and 10, they go flying past the marker and get nearly 40 yards.
You He's not with the Giants no more, man. You ain't got to.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. They'll come out in the pistol. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A great play there. Taking it in. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead.
Come on.
Elliott good on the extra point, and the lead is up to 18 now.
I gotta really stop playing wireless.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone.
How much is it?
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Lions. And that'll wind up incomplete.
Damn, I tried to
give his man room to run.
He just standing there like a bitch.
Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure, the backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
There we go, Bosa.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Nick Bosa, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year. The Rams on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Operating from the gun, Lions. And able to find Higbee. It's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 39.
Almost not fair. The big guy running the corner route, being able to lean and push and get to where he wants.
So how do you stop it?
A lot of times you want to have a linebacker on him, a bigger body guy who can handle him physically. But a lot of times that doesn't work as well because his quickness often wins the route.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing, still fighting, not taking himself out of a ball game that appears lost.
Oh, come on.
Throw over the middle, taken in. Again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 25-yard line. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Gurley. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means they probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result, negative yardage. Again, they run with Gurley. And he's going to take this down to about the 17. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners 17.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the fourth quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down fourth quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. It's the first catch of the game for Kupp, and he's got a first down.
You threw it away from him.
They've had a great, impressive drive going here, and that pickup ensures the drive continues.
And not only do you continue the drive, which is demoralizing for the guys on the defense side of the ball right now, but you make your own defense happy. They're able to get a little more rest over on the sidelines while this one continues downfield.
Now here's a pass on first down that's knocked away and incomplete. He was looking for Cooper Kupp there, and that'll bring up second down.
On the set. Check 55. Leo. Danny. Hey, Echo. Clear. Be grip.
Back to the ground game here. Gurley.
Damn.
And he stopped immediately there. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
Partner, it's been my experience that after two stops like that near the goal line,
really
defenses only become bolder. They don't back off at all. I think they continue to bring pressure and force them to make a really big play against them.
And the incompletion, then the run for no gain. Let's see now. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Nick Bosa, he continues to wreak havoc in the offensive backfield. Sack number 16 on the year.
Why don't you use the double team feature? A lot of people don't know it's in the game. That would surprise me.
The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on 4th down.
Sponge. No. Hit it.
On 4th down, Lions. And they will not be able to hook up there. It's incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the 49ers are going to get the football back. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
On most passing plays I do. The last game I was double teaming him, and he was still getting through, so... it do give you extra time.
They'll keep it on the ground. Price. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 13 yards there and a Niner first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the fourth as it was way back in the first, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Cat, you ain't really been double teaming folks, man.
On first down, it's Price.
Damn, I wish I
leave
could
him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Hey, watch the lane.
On second down now, it's Price, and he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, second down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
Now a give, right side. Price. And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Ram territory.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Kendall looked out for me when he traded me this dude.
On third down, it's
God
Price.
damn.
And he will have a first down here, but I have a feeling it's not going to be for long.
Man.
They're already walking backwards. So following the holding call, what can they do here on third and long?
Do you had any goals, man?
Now a give, right side. It's Price.
I'm glad that
Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be fourth down. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second, as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off, and he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there. Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
Come on, D.
That's exactly right.
Back to the workhorse today. It's Gurley. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
So
the victory here for San Francisco. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed.